हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, वेलकम टू शॉर्टहैंड मास्टर्स। इस वीडियो में मैं आपको हिंदू एडिटोरियल की डिक्टेशन दूंगी 100 वर्ड्स पर मिनट की स्पीड पे। टॉपिक रिलेटेड है जीएसटी से, 5 years ऑफ जीएसटी, सो इम्पॉर्टेंट रहेगा। गेट रेडी फॉर द डिक्टेशन इन 5 seconds. Start. Entering its 5th year, India's Goods and Services Tax (GST) system reported a blip in revenue collections for June, breaking an 8-month streak of over rupees 1 lakh crore in tax receipts. GST revenues tanked to a tad less than rupees 93,000 crore last month, the lowest in 10 months after a record rupees 1.41 lakh crore in April and a relatively tepid rupees 1.02 lakh crore in May. Generally, the June revenue reflects transactions that occurred in May. With the second wave of the pandemic in full flourish and states enforcing rigorous restrictions on most activities in May, the numbers are not really surprising. However, as May GST compliance dates for smaller taxpayers were extended till early July, some of this revenue also reflects April's sales. Thus, the actual GST income attributable to May's economic activity would be lower than June's gross GST kitty. This is also reflected in the generation of e-way bills, which fell by a sharp 30% in May compared to April, while the sequential decline in revenues was not as steep. With caseloads declining over June and restrictions being pulled back gradually, revenues should pick up next month with 5.5 crore e-way bills generated in June from 3.99 crore in May. Despite the slowdown in May-June GST collections in the Q1 of 2021-22 have been healthier than pre-pandemic levels, confirming that this year's restrictions driven by states have inflicted less economic costs than the national lockdown at a few hours' notice in 2020. While the second wave setbacks have shaken up business and consumer sentiment, average monthly revenues of over rupees 1 lakh crore, which Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has termed the new normal for GST, could perhaps sustain through the year if there is no dramatic resurgence of the pandemic and vaccinations are ramped up as promised. This should give some fiscal breathing room for the center and states, but neither can afford to sit back. Structural corrections in the GST regime and the inclusion of petroleum and electricity may take longer, but there is enough that needs immediate attention. Industry has sought temporary rate cuts on some sectors to spur demand. It is plausible that a volume pickup could make up for resultant revenues losses, just as an uptick in petrol consumption creates room for a revenue neutral duty cut on fuels. The GST Council must be reconvened soon to take up such ideas to prod the economy's rebound, apart from holding the promised special session to discuss all the brewing concerns related to states' compensation. Delaying this will not only foster great misgivings between the center and the states but also make it tough for states to plan their borrowings for the rest of the year. Clarity is also needed urgently on when the rupees 1.58 lakh crore of back-to-back borrowings for states in lieu of compensation dues will begin. If the center plans to raise rupees 5,000 crore a week like it did last year, it will take roughly 32 weeks to complete such borrowings. So any delay beyond early August may not be viable. Students, let me tell you that my schedule is little busy, जिसके वजह से मैं regularly videos upload नहीं कर पा रही, but within half a month 15 days के बाद I'll try कि regularly videos upload करती रहूँ so that you can be following all of them. So इस डिक्टेशन की जो फ़ोटो है मैं आपको इसी वीडियो में दे दूँगी. अगर वीडियो क्लियर नहीं आ रही है तो प्लीज़ पिक्सल रेजोल्यूशन बढ़ा लीजिएगा. यूट्यूब में ऑप्शन रहेगा 720 पिक्सल वाला रेजोल्यूशन 2 मिनट के लिए बढ़ा के फिर उसका स्क्रीनशॉट ले लीजिएगा इफ़ द वीडियो इज़ नॉट क्लियर, क्योंकि थोड़ा यूट्यूब में प्रॉब्लम रहता है रेजोल्यूशन का. इफ़ यू कैन नॉट इंक्रीज़ द रेजोल्यूशन आई विल अपलोड द फोटो ऑन इंस्टाग्राम पेज. उसका लिंक मैं नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन में प्रोवाइड कर दूँगी. क्लिक ऑन द लिंक, यू विल गेट टू द पेज एंड टेक द फोटो फ्रॉम देयर. सो आज के लिए इतना ही. टेक केयर, बाय बाय.